got? Let me have a look. We have a few people here this morning. We've got 6 in the chat. There is Amanda. Is it a cake? Is that what you are making? Yes, a cinnamon tea cake, my love. Did I not put it in the title? Maybe I didn't put it in the title. I'll have to go back and check that later. Amanda says, Susan, I love cake. I love cake too. Cake is wonderful stuff. There is Kirsty from Heart's Humble Homestead, and there is a cinnamon tea cake. Yes. How are you, Ace? How are you, Kirsty? And how are you, Amanda? I hope you're all well. We have Sloth Fuel Gaming. Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Sloth. Welcome in again, my friend. It's good to see you. Yes, the cough's still lurking, but it's getting better. Reese is here. Hello, Reese. Good to see you. And I think that is everyone. Sloth Fuel Gaming says, I'm doing well. What about you? I'm not doing too badly. I am still a bit sick, but I'm much better than I was. So I'm happy about that, and I'm glad you're doing well. Reese says, happy Friday, everyone. Yes. Of course, here in Australia, it is in fact Saturday. It is 9:35 on Saturday morning here in the Victorian Alpine region of Australia. I'm Susan, in case there's anyone here who doesn't know who I am. It's good to see you all. It's good to see you all. What's wrong, Kitty? Is there a bird out there? I think there must be a bird. So, how's everyone's week been? Have we all had a good week? Kirsty, as always, is putting up everyone's links. Thank you so much, Kirsty. And Ace is as well. Good to see. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be without Kirsty and Ace. You're you're so wonderful. You're both so wonderful. Oh, pardon me. All right, so what can I talk to you about? We still don't have the top tank. We've had a bit of rain, but not enough rain that I could turn the top tank back on. So we're using the tanks behind the shed, but the pump's not working properly. So we turn it on, flush toilets and run dishwashers and do a few things, and then we turn the pump off. So, yeah, we're getting by. We're getting by. We have had some rain, so that big tank up the top, the 20,000 litre tank where we lost all the water, is very, very slowly filling. But I'd rather that than nothing at all. Hi, Susan, says Kirsty. Lots of hugs and hellos going on. That's wonderful to see. All right. So we're making a cinnamon tea cake, something that my mum used to make quite often, and I make it fairly regularly too. It is in my book because it's one of my real regulars. I already have a tin prepared. And for anyone who is interested, I was like super prepared today. As you know, I always go in after the live and put the recipe up, but guess what? I've already done it. I've already done it. So it's already there. The ingredients of the cinnamon tea cake are as follows. 180 grams of butter, 3/4 of a cup, which is about 165 grams of sugar, normal white granulated sugar. We have 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 small or 2 large eggs. Now I've got, they're sort of I'm going to call them large. 2 large eggs. 1¼ cups of self-raising flour and 1/4 cup of plain flour. There will be 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and 1/2 cup of milk. Now that is the ingredients for the cake itself. Once the cake comes out of the oven, what I tend to do is I get a little bit of butter and I will butter it. Like I'll wait a few minutes, give it like 5 minutes or so it's warm. It's not like steaming hot out of the oven. I'll lightly butter the cake and then I sprinkle it with sugar and cinnamon, because you can never have too much sugar and cinnamon on the top of a cinnamon tea cake. So that's it. That is what we're making today. It's nice, it's simple, it's buttery, and I think it's perfect for a Saturday morning here in the high country. Oh, snickerdoodles. It's funny, I was looking at the recipe for that just last night, Amanda, and saying to my daughter that I hadn't made snickerdoodles in a really long time. Pardon me. Joy, hello Joy from Kansas City. Welcome in, my friend. Amanda says, have you tried Saigon cinnamon? It tastes like red hot, excellent cinnamon. Oh, okay. So it's got a bit of a bite to it, does it, Amanda? Almost like a bit of chili. Hello, Miss M. Welcome in, Miss M. And there is NB Rider 1, who is Devon. Welcome back, Devon. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Well, this cake's going to take a little while. So I think what we should do is make a start. So the first thing we need to do, Kirsty says she's just Googled it and it sounds wonderful. Saigon cinnamon. You're going to have to put that in the comments, Amanda or Kirsty, because I want to look that up and I'm bound to forget. I'm bound to forget by the time the live's over. Anyway, let us make a start. I hope you are doing well, Miss M. It's good to see you. Devon says, I just put the grandbabies to bed and now I'm sitting outside on the patio. That sounds wonderful. That sounds really nice. Sounds like you've had a very nice day and a pleasant evening. Brooke Trout is here. Hi, Susan. It says, and everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm listening and putting my birds away. Kirsty says, Saigon cinnamon has a very high essential oil content, about 1 to 5%, making it much sweeter, bolder, spicier, and more pungent than the standard supermarket varieties. That sounds awesome. That sounds like something I need to have a really good look at and taste of too. Miss M says, I'm doing good. Thank you, Susan. Oh, I'm so pleased. You are often in my thoughts, Miss M. All right, let's start this. First thing we need to do is we have to beat together the butter, the sugar, and the eggs. Now, it is 180 grams of butter. I have already cubed it. I put it on top of the wood stove so it's partially melted and the bits that haven't melted are soft. So softened butter. Let us get that into the mixer here. Get that out of the way. There we go. I must tell you all too, I've had some ideas for the channel because I've sort of slowed up a little bit. Oh, Louie, hello, my love. Welcome in. I have, as you've noticed this year, I've slowed up a lot with the long form videos. I am working on a video at the moment, which should be out next weekend. And then once that's out, I'm hoping to go back to doing at least one video a month. But what I was thinking, something that I never really did before on the channel, I never really did like a proper cooking video. Like I had the odd one, like my Anzac Day biscuits. That was like a cooking video of sorts, but it was more about the history of the Anzac biscuit. So what I want to start doing is doing like at least one homestead video a month, which will be, you know, cows, repairing water troughs, homestead stuff. But what I want to start doing is every fortnight doing a proper cooking video. And I'm thinking about uploading the cooking videos on Wednesdays and then the homestead ones on the weekends. Anyway, look, we'll see. But I'm going to start doing cooking videos as well because I've got so used to doing cooking lives with you. And I thought, well, maybe I should be doing some cooking videos, uploads, because the cooking lives are becoming quite popular. And I get a lot of feedback and a lot of comments and a lot of love and gifts and things when I do the cooking ones. So since they're being so well received, I thought I'd start doing some uploads as well. Oh, how exciting, says Kirsty. I know it will be. I'm looking forward to it. Joy is asking Devon if they recovered for the big family weekend. Oh, Ace sent a gift. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I can't hear this too well, but I'm thinking you sound stronger. I hope you finally regained your strength. Yes, I'm not 100% Joy, but I am so much better than I was. So much better. Ace sent a treat for 5 jewels. Oh, wow. Thank you, Ace. And Devon says we have 3 birthdays this week. It's my oldest today, and she asked us to let take the kiddos for a couple of nights for her present. So no rest for the weary. Oh, that's so sweet of you, though, Devon. What a wonderful gift. And I mean, it's a gift for everyone, isn't it? It's a gift for her because she gets some me time. It's a gift for you and your grandchildren because you're building memories, and that's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Louis says, if any of you guys are trying to get monetized, now is a good time. Yes, get your 4,000 watch hours in before February, is it? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to sanitize my hands, and I'm going to grab a wooden spoon. One wooden spoon. All right, so we're going to beat the 180 grams of softened butter with sugar and 2 eggs. So I shall put it into the mixing bowl. I had to go into town last week to take Jesper in for his vaccinations. And while I was there, there's like a hospitality place in town. And I went in and I asked how much it would cost to get a glass mixing bowl so that when I'm doing my lives and things, you've got a better, you can see a bit more clearly what is actually going on. So, although I'm sure you all know what goes on inside a mixing bowl, but still. All right. So our 180 grams of butter are done. Is in, rather. Now, and while I was in the hospitality place, I bought some little dishes, like little clear dishes, so you could see the ingredients a bit better. So this is 3/4 of a cup of white granulated sugar, which is 165 grams. So we're going to add that to our butter, our softened butter. In it goes. And then we are going to add 2 eggs. Crack 1 egg. So 1 egg goes in. Plop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to add the second egg. So you add them separately and you mix it between each one. Alrighty. Okay, that's the first one done. How are we, everyone? Let me have a look. Oh, yes, I must do that too. I must do that too. NB Rider 1 Devon. All right, let's keep going. We are going to put in the second egg. Now, because they're preserved eggs, I always break them into a cup first. Not that I've ever had an icky one, but Murphy's Law says that if I didn't do it this way, I would get an icky one. So second egg goes in. And then we mix it through again. Now, where did I put that spoon? I had a spoon. There we go. Just knock down the edges a little bit because the edges have come up. Put that in there. Put that there. Turn it back on. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's what we want. All right, so butter, sugar, and eggs. You beat them together. You do the eggs separately until it's light and creamy. Then in a separate bowl, do I really want a separate bowl? Yeah, all right then. Separate bowl it is. I should get a glass one. I'll get a glass one so you can see clearly what I'm doing. All right. We have 1 glass bowl and I'll get a sieve. All right. In a separate bowl, you have to sift both flours. So here I have my 1/4 cup of plain flour. I'll do it that way. You can see it go in. 1/4 cup of plain flour. And then, should have got a bigger sieve, shouldn't I? We are going to be putting in 1¼ cups of self-raising flour. And we're going to put that in with the plain flour. Yeah. Push through all the little lumps and bumps. Gosh. Ah. There we go. Now, that is done. And then we add to the 2 flours, we will add a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. So that goes in as well. Done. How are we doing, chat? Man, I just love dessert, says Amanda. Dessert is yum though, isn't it? I mean, food. Food is awesome. I love food. Oh, Devon, we're doing a cinnamon tea cake today. So, yeah, a cake this time round. Ooh, cake. NB Rider 1, Devon, says, my wife made blueberry fudge. Is that blueberry fudge yesterday with wild blueberries? It's kind of like cake. Oh, that sounds really interesting, Devon. And I love blueberries. I'm obsessed with all berries, really. I mean, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Oh, we grow so many strawberries. Love berries, love berries. And Miss M says, I love spending my evenings with Susan. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I do appreciate that. All right. Miss M, where did it go? My dad made chocolate chip M&M cookies. Oh, that sounds nice, love. Amanda says, my birthday is coming. I'm thinking I want an angel food cake with my strawberries as a topper somehow. Oh, yes, I could just visualize it, Amanda. Yes, yes. Do it, do it, do it. Joy says, you won't believe this, but in the US, it's not safe to buy or eat blueberries. I wish I wasn't making this up. I'd heard that actually, Joy. It's been, I've heard it on some YouTube videos, strangely. Woodchucker Caleb, hello, my friend. How are you? Accents are awesome for Americans, our mother tongues. Woodchucker Caleb says, yum, yum. How are you, Caleb? Are you doing well? Bungee is a masticated blueberries with a dough, with like doughboys in it and cooked till the top of the doughboys. Doughboys? What's a doughboy? See, now I've got even more questions because I don't know what a doughboy is either. And you cook it till the top of the doughboys are crispy on top. I'm going to have to, oh, you're doing well, Caleb. I'm so pleased. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to have to Google it. All right. Okay, let's do this. We're getting distracted. So, as you know, we have to, or we have already creamed the butter, the sugar, and the eggs. Nice and simple. I'll show it to you. There we go. You see what it looks like. And it's nice and there you go. Nice texture. Now, in here, in this bowl, we have 1/4 cup of plain flour, 1¼ cups of self-raising flour, and a tablespoon, of cinnamon. what we are going to do is pour half of it in with the butter, the creamed butter, sugar and eggs. We're going to fold it through gently, and then we are going to put the other half in. I suppose too, I should probably put the oven on. So we're putting in half. Clearly, I didn't weigh it, I just eyeballed what half was. And just give it a gentle fold. Now, no, it's not time, Pepper. You've got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yes, you do. She's saying, feed me, doughboy. Woodchucker Caleb says, a piece of fried dough similar to fried bread, usually dough fried until golden and sometimes topped with sugar, cinnamon or powdered sugar. Oh, okay. Thank you, Caleb. Oh, and Amanda says, doughboys are like a dumpling. Kitty, don't you dare knock that tripod down. Is that the correct definition? And I agree, Susan is always making desserts. She needs to make us foods. Well, I don't always do desserts. What did I do last week? Because what I do, Amanda, is I do savoury one week and a sweet the next. So last week was egg and bacon pie. And then the week before that was our chocolate chip cookies. And the week before that, I did Yorkshire pudding with the... No, I didn't. Toad in the hole, the batter with the sausages. So, yeah, no, I'm not only doing desserts. And I have thought about doing, you know, like a proper meal. You know, but then, of course, if I did like a big pasta dish, for instance, I'd have to take it over to the dining table, tuck in my little napkin, get my knife and fork and spoon, and sit there and just have an entire meal in front of you. Now, how rude would that be? Although maybe it wouldn't be rude. Maybe you'd think that was fun. I could sit and have my lunch with you. Alrighty. This folding is going well. All right, then we have to pour in. Where's my measuring cup gone? I had a measuring cup. Ah, it's up here. We have to pour in some milk. I was sitting there thinking, oh, gee, it needs something. And it certainly does need something. There we go. So, half a cup of milk, folks. What we're going to do is pour in half of it. Now, really, I've buggered up. I've buggered up. The recipe is correct, but what I should have done was pour in, and see, it's easy to get distracted when you're on a live, which is why I wanted to do proper video uploads on cooking. What I should have done was put in half the flour and the cinnamon, and then half of my milk and folded it through. And then I do the other half of the flour and the other half of the milk. I mean, really, I'm not expecting it'll make too much difference, but that is what I was supposed to do. And I need to put the oven on, don't I? Our electric oven over here, we're going to use the electric one again. I think we'll take that out, put that up there, move that there. All right, 50, 60, 70. 170 Celsius is what we are going to be cooking this cake at. All right, add in the other part of the milk. Kitty, what are you doing? So keep mixing this up. Oh, thank you, Caleb. I try. But that's what I always say to people. It's just, I'm not a cooking channel. I just like to have all my friends with me while I cook inside on a Saturday. Mind you, if I start doing recipe uploads, then sort of becoming a cooking channel. But it will never be totally about cooking. We've got too many other exciting things going on, like gardening and cows and sheep and chickens and water troughs and 20,000 litre water tanks draining all their water and chopping wood. There's too many exciting things going on. Alrighty, here is our batter. What do you think? Is it looking good? I think it's looking good. Oh, Susan is adorable. Everyone is so kind. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I just like having my friends with me. It's so much fun, isn't it, to be able to still like be in your house and have your mates around. And living remotely, I don't always have a lot of mates to come around, you know. So this works for me. All my mates are right here with me. And I just love that. I love that we can spend this time together with all my friends. Very nice. So I hope I'm welcoming, because I'm welcoming all my friends into my kitchen. And we just sit around the kitchen just like we would if you were here for real. And, you know, hopefully you've got your cuppas with you. Sit down, have a natter, have a cook. And then I get to taste some cake or something yummy at the end of it all. Hello, Chris. Chris is here. Kenneth Wilkinson says, good evening, Susan. Good evening, Chris. It's good to see you. Ah, Miss M says, thank you to whoever posted the link to my channel. And Kirsty says, you're most welcome, Miss M. Woodchucker Caleb says, Susan, you don't need a cooking channel. We like the personal cooking you have. We don't want everybody cooking. We don't want everybody what cooking is all about. Man, I can almost smell it. I'm scratching my phone thinking it's a scratch and sniff. If only it was, Caleb, if only it was. Oh, thank you, Ace. Ah, Devon said my wife just asked me why I don't sit and watch her cook. Oops. Oops. I'll leave that one with you, Devon. Oh, Lizzie Borden. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, who was it? Was it Kirsty? Have you watched Shane and Ryan from BuzzFeed? Well, they were BuzzFeed Unsolved. Now they're Watcher. And it was a while ago, so I'm not entirely sure where they were, who they were affiliated with at the time. They did a really great, what's the word, walkthrough of the Lizzie Borden house. So yes, it was a while ago though. You've probably seen it, I suspect. Oh, is Katie here? Oh, you can taste the batter. Yeah, look at it, Katie. Is it looking good? So I'm about to plop it. I haven't put the vanilla extract in. Where are you? See, I had everything prepped, but I didn't have the vanilla out. I'm sure it would have been fine even without the vanilla, but you know, it is nice to have a bit of vanilla in it, isn't it? How much do I want? I think it's a teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. All right, let's do that. And well done me for catching it. Right, there's one. It's probably another one, actually, if I'm perfectly honest, because it did dribble a little bit. Yeah, when you're doing a live, it's so easy to get distracted. And that's why I'm starting to like pre-prep everything. But even then, when you sort of like doing your chat and everything, it is easy to get distracted. All right, there we go. There we go. I think the only thing we have to do now is pop it into the tin that I have pre-prepared and bake it. Now that will be exciting. How are you, Katie? Miss M says, when my dad is in the kitchen and I get close, he tells me to get all the stuff he needs. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, lick the spoon. We want to know what it tastes like. All right, no, I will. I will. But let me get... Let me get this in here. It's a thick batter, this one. I might even have to use... a silicone thingy. I have been trying not to use plastics and silicons. And I mean, I've still got plenty of it in the house. It's a slow process, sort of replacing things. And I got rid of all my silicone scrapers or spatulas except for one, because I thought, just in case there's an emergency. Alrighty, let me put that in there. Plop, plop. But once I've done this, Caleb, I will certainly be licking the spoon. Oh, we've got some very excited cats. I'm hoping they won't knock over the tripod. Round. Oh, it's the doggy. It's the doggy. And Jesper is here. Does everyone want to see Jesper? Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hello, little man. Who's my little man? Yes, you are. Okay. Alrighty. Hang on. So, what do I need to do? Put that there. Oops. Okay. And put that down there. Do that. Right, where are you? There you are. Whoops, I'm just getting the bum. There he is. There he is. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? You are. Look, you're getting so big. You're getting so big. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. He's gone back to chatting with my daughter now. She just took him out for the bathroom. Right. But now we must continue with this cake. I'm craving raw dough, says Katie. Ah. Well, give me a moment. Caleb and Katie. I will be able to, oops, I'll have to turn that around, won't I? I will be able to oblige you in just a moment. Never let it be said that I'm willing to let raw cake dough go untasted. I mean, it's part of childhood, isn't it? I'm sure that every single person in the chat has memories of trying raw cake dough when they were a child with their mums or their dads or aunties or uncles or grandparents or neighbours. It's a part of growing up, isn't it? That I think most of us would have. At least I certainly hope most of us would. Alrighty. Well, there we go. And the light is off on the oven. So I will go and pop it in on the center shelf. And then we will set the timer. Now, normally I would use a slightly smaller tin. Normally, I would be using an 8-inch or 20 centimetre circumference tin. You think I can find it? No, I can't. So that one that I'm using, pardon me, is ever so slightly bigger. It is a 21 centimetre tin, not a 20. So normally it would cook for 1 hour. I am going to be checking it at the 50-minute mark and just see how it's going, because it is a larger tin. And I'll put those details into the description, of course. Let me see how we're going here. Oh, we're still discussing blueberries. Ace says certain blueberries are being recalled, but not all. Oh, Tuber Chat. Hello, my love. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. We're making cinnamon tea cake today, and we've just put it in the oven. So we're looking forward to a yummy, scrummy cup of coffee with cake a little bit later on, or tea maybe. But it's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So, friends, you wanted me to try the batter. Do you want to try the batter? No. Okay. Let me try the batter. Caleb requested it, and so too did Katie. So let us try this batter. Look at it. Doesn't it look scrummy? I think it looks scrummy anyway. Very cinnamony. Hard word to say that, really. Oh yeah, I do. I certainly do, Miss M. I have to. It's quality control. Oh, Katie. There you go. Katie. Try it. Yum. You would like it, Katie? And Miss M? Oh man, I can't stop. Is that a bad thing? There's so much left in the bowl. Well, there's not. But there's a bit. But I'm not going to humiliate myself by licking it on a live. All right. Some kind of nuts wouldn't be amiss on the top. On a cinnamon tea cake. No, it's not. I don't. Yeah, I love cinnamon desserts too, Miss M. I don't think it's that type of cake, Amanda. Certainly it's not for me. Woodchucker Caleb says, no, it's not bad. That was a whole reason to see if you could stop. Well, I didn't do too badly, did I? Yummy in your tummy, says Ace. It is, very much. And Chris is asking Kirsty how her day was. And he heard that Prince Harry and his wife are moving back to London. Ah, okay. I had heard that there were things afoot in the royal family, but I wasn't across what they were. Oh. Just one more bit, Okay. Well then, I've got some cleaning up to do. And I actually need to put some wood in the wood stove. So I'll turn you around for a minute. Totally unconnected with the cake we've got in the oven. But I shall put on the exhaust fan. Up here at the top there's an exhaust fan. So if I'm cooking, I can turn it on, clean it. Now what else do I need? A pair of gloves. Now the chimney is a little bit blocked. So when I open the vents and I open the oven to put the wood in, even though the oven is clean, it is going to smoke a little bit. So just ignore that, pretend it's not happening. So open the back one. I'm going to shut the front one, and then I'm putting it in the top. Come on, in you get. Oh, put that in there, put that there. There we go. Open the front vent up. Let the air flow through, and that will make that fire kick off again. All right, let me look. Oh, I know. The flu. Yes, it is. Every time I clean the oven, I do have a brush on a rod that I can take up the chimney, but it doesn't reach the entire way to the top. So I need to get a new one that does reach the whole way. But the oven itself is probably as clean as I could get it, like all the little nooks and crannies and things where creosote and ash, of course, and the ash pan collect, is as clear as I can get it. So it's not the oven, it's the chimney that's the problem at the moment. And I've cleaned as much of the chimney as I can reach, but clearly I need to either get some better equipment or get a plumber to come in and do a professional clean. And I'm probably going to be doing that in the spring. I tried to get the plumber up here in autumn, but for one reason or another, we just never could quite coordinate, so it never got done. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll keep an eye on it. The chimney, yeah, that's the other reason why I'm not using the oven too at the moment. I mean, it is very hard to concentrate when you're doing a live and cooking in a wood stove, because a wood stove is a lot more hands-on. You've seen me cooking in the wood stove from time to time. But when the chimney isn't drawing properly, it's hard to get the oven up to temperature. So I've still got it on because it's warming the room. I've got it on because it'll heat my kettle. I could still use the stove top. I could bring things to the boil and cook stuff on the hob with no problems whatsoever. And it's heating the water. So it's heating the room, it's heating the water, and I've got a cooktop. But the actual oven part is struggling a little bit at the moment because it's just, yeah, it's struggling with the chimney being slightly blocked. Oh, Connor. Hello, Connor. Welcome in, my friend. A chimney sweeper. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right, Ace. It is important to keep the flue clean. Yeah, that's pretty much how you spell it, Amanda. Oh, are you going, Caleb? Thank you so much for coming in. It's been wonderful to have you here. Have a lovely weekend, Caleb. Woodchucker Caleb says, get the one that has extension so you can add. Yes, that's what I'm going to do, Caleb. That's what I'm going to order. But, yeah, it'll get here. It'll get here. It's on my list of things. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Well, Caleb might know. Look into it. You can buy one with a twist extension and get all the way up. Be careful, it doesn't get too hot. It could catch on fire. I would, when I clean the wood stove, Caleb, and do the part of the chimney that I can actually reach, I will let it go out completely. So usually at night before I go to bed, I will load the stove up so it can simmer through the night. What I would do if I was going to be cleaning the stove and the chimney is I just wouldn't fill it the night before. So in the morning when I get up, it's gone completely cold. So from that point of view, it'd be quite safe. But thank you very much. I do appreciate the concern and the suggestion, because I'm sure there would be people that would try to do it while it was still going, or still hot at least. We have a list too, Amanda. Everyone has a list. Everyone has a list. Anyway, Caleb, Sid's still going. Yes, if you're still here, have a lovely weekend. Devon is going as well. All right then, Devon, I hope you have a lovely weekend with your wife and your grandchildren. Go and make memories, have a wonderful time. And I'm sure we'll see you again soon, Devon. All right, let's have a look. I want to show you some. I wonder if you could see them. All right, outside there are some deer in the paddock, and I know that if I go out there, they're probably going to run away. So how about I try to take you up to the window, and show them to you through the glass. Just stepping over the dog. Ugh. Sleeping doggy. Okay. And then go this way. This way. Okay. They're lying down. Can you see them? See how there's a where is it? Okay, there. Right there. You see them? You can? Now I can go outside now that you've seen them, and we'll try and get a clearer look, but keep in mind that they will possibly stand up and run away. You have chubby thumbs. So everyone see the deer? All right, let's go out and woo! See if we can have a look. That wombat hole. All right, we're going to whisper. Okay. We're behind this bush. I can hear the kookaburras. There you go. One of them has stood up. Can you see them? I don't know if I can zoom in any closer on my phone. Oh, wombat stories, yes. Hello, dears. Can you see them, Miss M? And there's one lying down there on its own. Now, if I start talking normally, they'll probably become more aware. How wonderful. I've tried to zoom in a bit more. Yes, you see them? Alrighty, that's awesome. They look quite happy there. They are, let me take my glasses off and have a look. They're Samba. They're Samba deer. Now we've got a little bit of time till the cake comes due, so, all right, the one that was lying down has stood up. It's aware of us now because I moved. Not that I particularly want them to, oh, they are. They're babies though, they're not huge ones. Misty Mountains, it's lovely, isn't it? Now there's one of them has just stood up. It's flicking its tail around. Are you going to go, Miss M? I hope you have a lovely evening, Miss M. And for anyone who's here and Miss Em, you know, if you like seeing the deer, click the thumbs up. Compared to the little deer we have in Texas, really, they're looking at me. They're looking straight at me now. Have a lovely weekend, Miss Em. I hope you look after yourself, love. These are babies. This is a group of what they call, it's a bachelor group. So as they get older, the boys go off and make their own herd, I suppose, for want of a better name. You can see some of them have antler. Oh, look, they're playing. Some of them have quite big antler. Every year, they will grow a set of antler. And the first ones are really tiny, like the size of your hand. And then each year, they will cast those antler. And then the following year, they grow a bigger lot. And so the bigger the antler, the older the deer. So there's 2 or 3 in this group that have a decent size rack of antler on them. Hello, Angela's Critters. Welcome in. We've actually been doing some baking and we've got a cake in the oven, Angela, but we've come out to have a look at the deer that are standing here in the paddock. We're looking at them and they're looking at us. They're trying to decide if they should run away or not, I suspect. It's fun watching them play chasey. Oh, there they go. There they go. Back into the bush. You can see a couple of the sheep over there too. Well, there you go. I'm so rapt you got to see them. Pardon me. It's actually quite hard to film the deer. Being wild creatures, they don't tend to hang around when you're filming them. I hope you really enjoyed seeing them. That was wonderful. I'm so rapt you got to see them. I'm so rapt. Oh, you got to see the 2 Angela's Critters. That's so good. How are you, my love? It's nice to see you here. Yeah, so they were babies, Katie. That's what I started to say. There's probably 2 or 3 in that group that I would say is probably like 2, 3, 4 years old. But the bulk of that group that we just saw, well, they would be like 1 year old. I'll put you down here for a moment. Oh, they were, weren't they? They were really sweet. Yes, you're right. So, yeah, the bulk of them would be like 1 year old, I'd say. Well, you can't really see me all that well, can you? I'll turn this. I'll lift this up a little bit. But, yeah, a nice little group of bachelors, eligible gentlemen out in the paddock. And, yeah, they're there most days. They just sort of wander around on their own. When it is what they call the rutting season, the mating season, and then they all sort of they start fighting for dominance to see which one is going to be like, you know, the big stag of the group. And yeah, it's very interesting watching the seasons as they progress on the homestead. Not just from a gardening and a livestock point of view, but, you know, the trees and the tadpoles we saw the other day and the deer. You know, seeing the deer as they get bigger and then they lose their antlers and then they get more antlers. And it's always a cycle. Life is a cycle. It's so very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway. And now we just have to wait for a cake. And that will be very exciting. Beat you to it, Kirsty. Ace says, me a name I call myself. Oh, wait, Susan, can you sing it? What am I singing? I'm not sure of how well I can sing because I'm still a little bit snuffly. Amanda says, Ace, ray a drop of golden sun. Ray a drop of golden sun. I know I do have a tall fence around the veggie garden, but it will probably stop some of the deer. I mean, they could jump it quite easily if they wanted to. But animals are essentially lazy. It's like the little fence I've got around my daffodils, around the silver birches, down by the wooden gate there. They could jump it easily enough. But if there's something there, they're more likely to come up against it and go, and just turn the other way than make the effort to jump. So even this wooden fence out the front, the deer can jump it, the kangaroo can jump it, but they'd rather go through a fence or under a fence than over a fence, is how it tends to work. But this video I've been doing, the one that I'm hoping to get out next weekend, I do have some deer in that video as well, I think, out in the paddock there that I filmed just a few days ago. And what else have we got? We've got an echidna and Jasper, of course, lots of puppies. So it's essentially the story of how we came to have Jasper. But there's a bit of a build up to that. So we get to see my old dog, Gaia, and, life on the farm. And then from there, we sort of drift into the story of Jasper. So it's going to be a great video. So next weekend, with any luck, I'll be getting it uploaded. Now, let me see. Oh, what? Oh, doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, I'm not sure that I know all the words, though. I mean, I know that line. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Da, 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 da. I don't know the words. Oh, yes. Yes, don't worry, Chris. I won't forget that your birthday is September 12th. Is that a day that I'm doing a live? Because, whenever someone has a birthday while I'm doing a live, and they're in my live, of course, I will always sing happy birthday. So if you're ever in my live and it's your birthday, put your hand up. Volunteer yourself. And I will sing happy birthday to you. All being well, that is. You played it smart, you won't get copyrighted. I don't think you can with if you're singing a song anyway, Amanda, because it's not a recording. So I've been told anyway. Oh, Amanda, yours is September 15th. I'll have to check. Is September 12 or September 15 when I have a live? Now, you've got to remember that for me, Amanda, your birthday would be on the 16th of September, and Chris's birthday for me would be on the 13th. So I'll have to check and see if I've got lives on the 13th or the 16th. Moo. There's the cows. Moo, moo, moo. There they are. Walk around the veranda. I will write it down, Amanda, says Chris. The grass is getting long. I think it's time we go in and check this cake, though. don't you? But I'm glad you got to see the deer anyway. That was the main thing, wasn't it? That was the purpose of the exercise. Pardon me. Oh, all righty. Bloody wombats. Look at that. They're so destructive. Anyway, September 12th is a Saturday and the 15th is a Tuesday. Okay. Well, let me turn the camera around. Tuesday and Saturday is when I do my lives, but that's for me, not for you. So for you guys, I'd be doing my lives on a Monday and a Friday, wouldn't I? Oh, there's a kitty. Let me show you the kitty. Hello, kitty. 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 Hello. Come here. Hello. All right. So we are back. And the timer says we still have 24 minutes till we're going to check. Oh, she is a pretty kitty. Yes, indeed. 24 minutes till we check this cake and see how it's getting on. So what should we do in the meantime? Let me think. Your Virgos. All righty. Okay. I am going to take just a minute. Oh, hello, little man. Hello, little man. All right, just hang on. Okay. Oh. Okay. Great. So, the cat's done what cats do. There's that. Okay. Oh, he's such a heavy boy. He is, he is, he is. Look at him. Ugh. Look at this. We get to see the kitty too. They're looking at each other. Hey, who's that? Who is that? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank you, Ace. I sang beautifully. Oh. He's getting heavy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for too much longer. This might be the last week we get to pick him up. Oh, there we go. But thank you very much. Oh, Angela Critter says, I love the stove. Oh, and the kitty too. Yes. All good? Yep. Swap. There we go. Right. And then we have the kitty. I know. There you are. There you are. Look, can you see yourself? Yes? Oh, yes. You're my baby. Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Right. Oh, hi again, Jasper and Truffle. Yes. She likes to sit like this, don't you? Yes. And quite often she'll put a paw around each side of my neck. Oh, Ace Howdy sent a star for 2 jewels. Thank you, Ace. That is wonderful of you. Thank you, thank you. And Angela Critter sent hiding. Oh, for 10 jewels. Thank you, everyone. Oh, she hugged. Yeah, she does. It's her favourite position. She'd spend the day like this if she could. Simple, happy life. Welcome in, my friend. We've been baking a cake and it's in the oven. And then we went outside to look at some deer and then we looked at the dog and now we're looking at the cat. No. You're my baby kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My panda gives hugs. Oh, really? Yeah. She's a cute girl. She likes hugs, this one. Yes, that's right. Anyway, I suppose I should put you down, little kitty. Oh, I know. What's wrong? Oh. Hey? Have you got your claw stuck? There we go. There we go. That's right. Everything's good again. Are you going, Candace? Thank you for coming in, my love. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you've been keeping well. All right. All right, all right, all right. So, since we've still got a few minutes, how about you throw some suggestions at me for next week's cooking event? It's got to be something savoury. Something savoury. What are we going to make? Hush. Oh, the cake's looking good. Spinach and artichoke dip. I don't think I'd be able to get artichokes at the moment, Katie, being our winter. Maybe in a few months I can do it though, because I do like making dips. So I can put it on the list. Hello, little man. Yes. He wants to look in the dishwasher. Don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But yes, we can certainly make spinach and artichoke dip. Bottled artichokes. Okay, I'll add it to the list. Hi, Plains Camper. Hello, Steve. Oh, and Barb's here as well. Bubble and squeak if you have a preference for colonial British recipes. It has been a while since I've made bubble and squeak. Do we all know what bubble and squeak is? Bubble and squeak is essentially, it was made from leftovers. So if you had some potato left over from the night before and you put that into a fry pan. Now you guys, I think you call fry pan skillets, is that right? into a fry pan and you fry it up with onion and cabbage and things like that. You put all your vegetable leftovers into it and you just fry it all up. And that is basically what bubble and squeak is. Traditionally, it was always done with leftovers, but I have made it without leftovers. Like I've just done some mashed potato and then chucked it into a pan and started to fry it up with cabbage and onion. So it doesn't always have to be done with leftovers. Hello, little man, it's okay. So yes, we could try that one. Kirsty has shared Steve's channel link. Chili cornbread casserole. Oh, bubble and squeak. You love bubble and squeak. And banana pudding. Okay. All right, banana pudding. Well, I can add it to the list, Chris, but it's a savoury week next week. So we've got to do a savoury dish. But maybe when it gets closer to your birthday, Chris, how about that? Around the 12th, when it's your birthday, I will make a banana pudding for you. Let me see. Let me see. I've got my trusty calendar. Yes, I still use paper calendars. I have one in the pantry and I have another one over in the dining room because I like my paper. All right, so. All right, Chris. The 12th of September is a Saturday when I do my live. So at the moment, like right now for you, Chris, is it Friday still or is it Saturday? Sounds good, ma'am. So yeah, is it Friday or Saturday for you now, Chris? Oh, a winter favourite. I love spaghetti bolognese. And let me see, at the moment it is the 23rd, no, it's the 22nd. So that's sweet, that's savoury, that's sweet. Ah, all right. Well, the 12th really is going to be a savoury week. But for you, Chris, I will do it. It's Friday. Okay, so if I did a banana pudding on the 12th, it would be my 12th. It would be your Friday. So how many hours have you got till it's Saturday, Chris? So either I can make it on the 5th. So we can either do it before your birthday or anyway, we'll work it out. A winter favourite. How are you, Steve? What have you been up to? Tell me all your news. Chili cornbread casserole. Never had cornbread. It's not a thing over here in this country. In fact, I don't think I know anyone that's ever had it. It's Jen. Hello, Jen. Better late than never. Did I miss the grand reveal? No, you haven't. Not yet. We did go out and reveal some deer. It was good to see some deer. But no, the cake is in the oven. And we have 11 minutes on the timer. Love savoury pies. Yes, I did savoury pies last week, Barb. You were here for that, I think, weren't you? We'll work something out. All right. Got to get that kettle boiling. How are you, Jen? You just watched the movie Michael. That's the one with John Travolta, isn't it? Is that right, Jen? Life with Gen X Values is here. Lovely lady. You should go and check out her channel, especially if you too are a Gen Xer. Banana pudding. Peach or blueberry cobbler. Oh, it's funny. I was looking at a peach cobbler recipe the other day in my book. How are you with meaty sauces over bread? Yeah, go on, Katie. Tell me. What are you thinking? Meaty sauces over bread. I can't say that I've really had that much in the way of meaty sauce. Sloppy joes. Oh, yeah. That could be good. But you've got to remember there's only 2 of us here. And there's only so many I could eat. But yeah, I do. I have actually made some sloppy joes in the past, but not for a few years. Oh, that oven. Hush. Shh. Got it. It's the fan. The fan on the fan force. It one of the blades warps every so often. Well, I'm going to make coffee. Make a small batch. Okay. Prince Harry and his wife are moving back to London, Jen, says Chris. Animal lover, welcome in, welcome in. Well, we have 8 minutes. So I think we need to prepare a spot on the bench. We'll do that. And start doing a little bit of a tidy up. We've been well distracted this morning, haven't we? Right, get that out of the way, get these out of the way. Got plenty of dishes to do for later. There we go, plenty of dishes for later. We've got some eggshells. They can go in the compost. Get my calendar out the way. We are going to need a cooling rack. Oh, it's going to be very exciting. Sheesh, tough crowd tonight. Oh, you make untidy Josephs. That sounds wonderful, Steve. An untidy Joseph. I think that's good. Life with Gen X says, I don't follow the news, Chris, so thanks for keeping me updated. Well, I didn't know either till Chris told me. Everyone is saying hi and lol to Steve from High Plains. Oh, it's a bit late for me, says Gen X. I appreciate your humour though. Where are you located, Jen? I don't remember. I don't remember. And what time is it there? Angela Critters is throwing up a few emojis there, some YouTube emojis. All right. Hello, Susan and friends. It's Mike. Mike. My dear friend, how are you, Mike? It's so good to see you. How have you been keeping? Have you been well? How's Paco getting on? We've been making a cake, Mike. It's a cinnamon tea cake. It's in the oven at the moment, and we have 6 minutes till it comes out. So we're just sitting here and chilling. Mike, thank you so much, my friend. Mike has just given me a $9.99 super chat. Thank you very, very much. You are so kind. Thank you. All righty. So, how have you been getting on, Mike? Oh, you're in Ontario. Jen is in Ontario, around an hour from Niagara Falls. Oh, that would be lovely. I'd like to go there one day and have a look. Ooh, lovely. Oh, Kirsty, you're a chicken. And what I mean by that is Kirsty is a member, as is Mike. And you see Mike next to his name, he's got like a little chick hatching out of an egg. And that is for people who have been a member for 2 months. I think that's right. But Kirsty's a chicken. So does that mean you're 3 months now? Oh, how exciting. Oh, you haven't seen Paco in a month. That's a long time, Mike. I'm so sorry. And it's so good to see the little chicken. It's the first time I've actually seen the chicken come up on a chat. So, yay, Kirsty. Thank you. Thank you for being a member. And Mike too. And Ace and everyone in the chat who's a member. Thank you very much. It is very exciting to have members. And it's such a blessing. It really is. It's such a blessing. Jen says, I'm going to a live stream from Niagara Falls in early September. I'll let you know when I've finalised the date. Oh, yes, Jen, schedule it. And that way we can all see, those of us who are subscribed to you, and I'm subscribed to you, so it'll come up hopefully in my notifications. But that sounds wonderful. Ah, and Katie says Niagara might be the first place I cross the Canadian border when things line up. That would be wonderful, Katie. And Mike's rocking all our custom emojis. There we go. My daughter has been working on some new custom emojis, so hopefully we'll get some more put up soon. Barbara says, my sister sent me a lovely ice wine from Niagara region, which must be a perfect region for cultivating grapes. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice. Now, what do I need? I need a skewer to test this cake. So if I put you, no, I think you're actually better off where you were. There. Yeah, you'll sort of be able to see me. Oh, you got that, says Jen. I've got good at speaking autocorrect. Yeah, I think most of us have too, Jen. All right. I have my trusty skewer. And when this comes out of the oven, or when the timer goes off, we'll pop the skewer in and see if it's ready. Won't be long now. Certainly looking very good. And it smells like the smell wafting around the kitchen. It smells fantastic. While I wait, make myself a cuppa. Gotta make myself a cuppa. Won't be long though. Because you've got to have cake or tea. Sorry, you've got to have cake or tea. You've got to have coffee or tea with your cake. Is what I was endeavouring to say. Shh. All right. Let's take this out and we'll test it with the skewer and see how we get on. Oh, now the fan stops. All right. Oh, it looks so good. Skewer straight through the middle. Yeah, I'd say that's done. Yeah. So that was 50 minutes. There we go. Let me get a better grip of it. Can you see that? I magically transformed it into something edible. I did indeed. Hang on, let me... All right, there you go. That's better. You can get a better view of it now. What do you think? I love it when a cake gets a crack in it like that. It's like when you do a Madeira cake, a nice simple Madeira cake, and you get that beautiful crack running down the centre of it, down the length of it. But there you go. I think that looks pretty awesome, don't you? Surely that's got to be worth a thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. Oh, you going, Chris? All right, well, you have a lovely night, my friend. Have a lovely weekend. And I'm sure I'll see you again soon. What do you reckon? Did I do good? So what we'll do is we're going to let it probably sit for a few minutes while I make my coffee. And we'll let it cool a little bit before I take it out of the pan. When we take it out of the pan, I'm going to lightly butter it, and then I am going to do a sprinkle of cinnamon and caster sugar, which is like superfine sugar. So I'll be sprinkling it with that. Oh, good night, Chris. You take care, my love. You have a wonderful weekend. And then I suppose the only thing that will be left to do will be to hoe into it and actually have a try. But in the meantime, I could still have my coffee. So let me get lovely. There we go. Oh, there we are. Perfect. So I've got my steaming hot cuppa. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I do love a nice cuppa. Right. The first part is done. Now we just get to sit next to a cake and look at it and admire it and think about it. So exciting. Don't you think that's exciting? Bubble and squeak. I'll ponder on that one, I reckon. I think that's potentially a good idea for next week. Where have I put my glasses? There we go. All right. What sorcery is this, says Katie. I know. What can I say? I'm good. I have my moments anyway. Oh, it does smell fantastic though. It's just cinnamon. The whole room smells of cinnamon. It's absolutely wonderful. Can't wait. Oh. Well, we have 10 minutes, I reckon. So let me get this buttered, and I'll get some cinnamon sugar out of the pantry. All right, so here's some I prepared earlier, although you're probably seeing it written backwards, but it does say cinnamon sugar. So that's just cinnamon and caster sugar, or what you guys would probably call superfine sugar. So we're going to sprinkle that on the top. And I've got my butter ready to go. Can't wait. Do you think it's been 10 minutes yet? Oh, you're going as well, Joy. You're going to miss out on seeing me eat the cake. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. It does look good, doesn't it? It does. It looks very nice. So, I'll undo it. Oh, the smell. I wish you could smell this. All right. There we go. Look at that. We'll start to unwrap it. I love this bit. I love unwrapping the cake. This bit. Look at that. It's the perfect colour. Oh, Jen says, I'm channeling your taste buds now. It does. It looks fantastic, doesn't it, Kirsty? I'm really wrapped with how it's gone. And it's been a while since I've made one of these. I used to make them like almost every single week. I'd be making a cinnamon tea cake. But, you know, you get busy. People get busy and routines change and stuff. And then recipes that used to be like really firm favourites sort of seem to get pushed into the background a bit, and you forget. All right. Let me throw a bit of butter on it. I'm only doing a little bit, and we're going to very lightly go over the top of the cake, really lightly. Of course, the cake is hot, so the butter will melt into it. It also, putting the butter on it, as well as making it buttery, helps the cinnamon and the sugar to stick to the top a bit. So just run a bit of butter around it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. All right, buttering is done. And now I need to artistically sprinkle it with cinnamon. I need to get one of those shakers, you know those cans? I'm sure if I had a proper shaker, it would do a much better job of this than I am doing currently with a spoon. Oh, it's so good. So good. Okay. Oh, yum. Let me show you. Kirsty said yum too. All right, let me take you over here. Flip you around. So that's how it's looking. It's not the most evenly spread sugar and cinnamon that I've ever done, but it's going to taste awesome. And quite frankly, that's all that matters, isn't it? What do you reckon? Oh, you'd love a piece with a cuppa. I will have a piece for you, Jen. I will indeed. But I do think that I probably need to let it sit for maybe just 5 more minutes before I cut into it, because theoretically, many of you will know you're not really supposed to cut into a hot cake. And even if I wait 5 minutes, it's still going to be hot, but we'll wait 5 minutes and then we'll cut into it. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy a cuppa with you guys. Thank you, Jen. So everyone, get your coffees ready. Get your coffees and teas ready, because the timer is on. I'm so anxious to eat this thing. And I don't want to miss out and forget and get distracted, because I do get distracted. So I've got the timer on, and yeah, it's going to be good. Go make your coffees. Go run and get a coffee, bring it back. I would, but I live on the edge. I understand, Katie, I do. Oh, and this coffee's just got to the right temperature for me too. Hold on, need to wash out my sour cream container so I can hide my coffee. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, yes. You do what you need to, Katie. I want some tea. Oh, you want tea? Tea is good. What's your favorite type of tea? Oh, and Mike wants some as well. Iced, not hot. Oh, I love making iced coffee. We make iced coffee here all the time. Let me show you what. Um, okay, we buy this stuff that you're seeing backwards. It actually says bushels coffee. Coffee and chicory essence, and they have been making it in these bottles for, oh God, I don't know, the 1940s or something. So we always have a few bottles of these on hand. Obsessed with iced coffee, really am. And Katie says it's too hot here for hot coffee. Yeah, I understand that. Mike wants some cake. Oh, that looks good. Dean would love that. Oh, would he? Well, we'll have to have a slice for Dean. Every slice that we eat, we will eat in honor of someone. So I think my daughter can have a slice of cake because you are going to have some, aren't you? Yes, yes, very much. My daughter will have a slice of cake in honor of Mike from Mike's Adventure Sparks. And I will have a slice of cake in honor of Jen, because Jen said, I want some. And then we'll just have to keep going, won't we? So I'll have to have a slice for Kirsty, and I'll have to have a slice for Dean. And I've got to have a slice for Katie. I don't know if I'm going to do it all on camera, because, you know, that could end up getting really ugly if I do that. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, let me get plates out. Katie says, I managed to get away with several rounds of iced coffee today and he never knew. And not once did he says, can I have some too? You've done well, Katie, you have. That can be difficult. We're almost there. What am I going to need? I'm going to need another plate. And we're going to need a knife. Where's a knife? It's almost ready. It's almost ready. Oh. Oh, food safe containers that are tumbler sized can be cleaned well. Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, these are our tumblers. We use aluminium ones now. I got rid of the plastic, so I'm still trying to get rid of plastic stuff. But the timer's gone off, so let us cut this cake, which will still be obscenely hot. But we have to try it. Do we not? How hot is it? It's not too bad. Now I'm going to pop it up on this plate just while we cut it. Now I'm guessing you want like a really, really, really tiny piece, like a sliver. My dear, you just want like a really small sliver, do you? No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Strange, but true. Okay, let us cut this cake. You've got to be very careful when you cut cake. What do they say? You can't touch the bottom or else you've got to kiss the nearest boy. Or is that only for birthday cake? Who's the nearest boy? I'd have to kiss the dog. All right. Oh, it's cutting very nicely. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Cake fork. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look great? Look at that colour and look at that crumb. You still see a bit of steam coming up from it. What do you think, my friends? Have we done good? Katie says my son would smack me if I tried to kiss his cheek. My dear, this is yours. There we go. You are most welcome. Oh, now it's my turn. All right, so she is having a slice of cake for Mike. So that was your slice of cake, Mike. What do you think? Yeah? What does it get out of 10? Is it like a 10 out of 10? Yeah. She says, yeah. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy in my tummy. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that tastes good. All right. So, Gen X, that is your slice. Let me see. Oh, it does smell great. Yes, it really does, Ace. I'm so glad you could smell it. Ace could smell this cake all the way over where she is. Oh, come here, come here. Mmm. Yes, Jen. Very nice indeed. Ah. Wow. It's so light. It's got a nice crust. When you cut into it at the front, you just get that little crunch as the cake fork cuts through it. So it's got a nice crunch to it, but it's so light. It's so light. It literally melts on your tongue. It's like not eating a cake at all in some respects. Mmm. Very nice. We've done well, my friends. We've done very well. I'm very happy with this. And good things come to those who wait. And the topping too, with the cinnamon and the sugar. That adds, of course, to the taste as well as the crunch. And even the butter, like that butter that I put on, you can taste it. So you're getting the cinnamon, you're getting the sugar, you're getting the buttery goodness. It's just, we've done well. My friends, I have got the recipe already put up in the description. Because you know I always put the recipes up. But I was so well organised today that I've actually put it up beforehand. Sharon, hello. How are you? Good to see you. You've come in at the right time, haven't you? You've come in just as we're starting to sample everything. Oh, you've got to go, Jen. Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you sleep well, my love. Oh, yummy. So yummy. Have some coffee with it. Mike, are you still here? Did you like your piece of cake? Well, I reckon we did good. And I'm just going to use my fingers, I think. Oh, 27 thumbs up. Thank you very much, people. Everyone helps. Oh, Sharon says, I'm sorry, I'm late. I had an appointment. That's okay, love. Not a problem at all. And you got here for the best bit, which is the eating of the cake. Oh, let me show you. There we go. Cinnamon tea cake, my love. Doesn't it look good? I think it looks good. Tastes good, let me tell you. And that's what matters, ultimately, is that it tastes good. So let me get this last little bit. Well, it's a big bit, really. I'm going to hide this where the cats can't get to it. And we're going to take our cup of coffee or tea out onto the veranda and have a last look at our view. Oh, it is super tasty. Oh, can I get... No, I can't. Look at this cable. It's barely hanging together. I need to get a new one. All right, let us go out the front and finish our cuppa. See if there's any more deer. Because you never know, there might be. There might be some more deer. Dear, oh dear. Turn you round. You might need to shut the door. Ooh, can I open it? Ah, lovely. The fly screen was stuck. There we go. Back out into the world. Amber and Jai say hi. Hello, Amber and Jai. Are they watching? Hello, my friends. It's good to see you. We have had just a fantastic time this morning making cake and eating cake, of course. The cows are here, mooing and calling and calling and mooing. There we go. Hello, Panda. Hello, Dot. Hello, Coco. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Oreo. Hello, Thunderhoof. Our friends are all here. Moo. Hi, cows. You love the cows and their song. It is a song, isn't it? Let's walk back around the front. There's no deer now. Sharon, if you're still here, you need to go back and watch the earlier part of the live because we came out earlier and there were all these deer and we got to sit and watch them for quite some time. It was lovely to see them. They're here with me currently. Oh, lovely. That's so awesome. Oh, they would have got to see my cows then. Pardon me. Still trying to get rid of this cough. Well, let me turn you around so you could see me. And I could see you. There we go. My hair's looking a bit scruff. Oh, I was meant to go to the hairdressers earlier this week, but it was on the very day that the rain started up again. And at the moment, the driveway is a bit of a problem, getting up and down. Getting down's not too bad. You basically just slide down it in the car. It's getting the car back up again that is the problem. So I cancelled the appointment. So in the meantime, you just get to see me sort of, homely. I'm homely at the moment. Oh, what a magnificent morning this is. I mean, it's not sunny, but it's magnificent. It's all misty. And all the wattles are out, and the cows are mooing. And I can hear parrots, and I can hear the carawongs, and they're a lovely bird. I do love the carawongs, the sound they make. But the important thing is we got to have cake together. I really enjoyed that. I love baking. I've always loved baking. I remember the very first cake I ever made. My mum used to have in her pantry, she used to have like white White Wings is a brand of, a bit like Betty Crocker or Greens. They were one of the very first brands to make packet cake mixes. And I remember in my mum's pantry, there was a packet cake mix for an orange cake. And that orange cake was the first cake I ever made completely on my own. And I would have been, oh gee, I don't even think I was like 10 years old. I would have been like 7 or 8, and that was the first cake I made. Pardon me. And I made this thing. In my memory, I think I was making almost weekly, like my poor parents, this bloody orange cake, you know, and I'd been making it every week. And this went on for months. And then in the end, I think my mother gave me another type of packet mix, because of course there was a variety in the cupboard. It's just that I only wanted the orange cake. Have we still got a working chat? Can someone send up us something just so I could see? Oh, I like how they're greeting you, Susan, like friends. Well, yes, the cows are friends. Yeah, there would have been a chocolate cake. Yes, everyone's here. That's good. Woohoo! Hello. There would have been chocolate cake, I'm sure, and there probably would have been like a vanilla cake, but it was the orange cake that took my fancy. And that's probably when I discovered that I really had a thing for citrus. Like, I love citrus. I think you probably all know that I love citrus. But yeah, every week I was making this orange cake, and over and over and over again. And my mum taught me how to ice it. And so I'd ice this cake as well, and I'd make like pretty patterns on it. And I'd do like a really, really faint orange hue with the icing. And then I'd make another lot of icing, a much darker orange, and I'd do lines across. And then I'd run a skewer through it and make patterns. Must do one of those again, just for, nostalgia's sake. But yes, eventually my mum, in desperation, moved me on to chocolate cake. And then from there, we moved on to things like the cinnamon tea cake. 28 thumbs up. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome in, my love, and thank you very much for the thumbs up. I have been watching your channel. Have Fun in Nature are trying to get their watch hours up. I have been watching your channel, but I've been watching you in the evening, so I haven't been leaving comments. I need to go in later this afternoon or tomorrow, and I'll get the comments in for all of them. But I have been watching. Many of them I had seen before, so I'd already done the thumbs up, but if there wasn't a thumbs up, I gave it a thumbs up, and I've been watching religiously as promised, because we've got to get you there. But I hope you're well, Tiffany, and I hope Brian is doing well also. So yes, my mum in desperation moved me on to cinnamon tea cakes when they just got so sick of orange cakes they couldn't cope anymore. And so I think the cinnamon tea cake was the first time I made a cake from scratch. Because the orange cake was a packet cake. And the cinnamon tea cake was the first one I did from scratch. And I've been making it basically ever since. And it's such a lovely thing. Such a lovely thing. Oh, sun's coming out. Oh, what was that, Tiffany? Oh, you've got less than 100 away. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, well, I'll definitely be watching you some more today then. When the live finishes, I'll get you up on the television, so to speak, and give you a few more hours. That is awesome. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. 100 more hours. Wonderful, wonderful news. Well done. Well done. Oh, well, what have I got to tell you? What have we got coming up? What's the date today? I don't even know what the date is. It's the 20th, isn't it? Okay. All right, so next week, of course, we've got our Homestead Walk and Talk Live, which I do on a Tuesday here, my time, which would be Monday night for many of you. And in that live, we have a look at the cows and the sheep and the chickens, and we go for a walk. Pardon me. Last week, we went down to the little pond and we saw tadpoles. Oh, gosh, that was so much fun. I like looking at the tadpoles. That really took me back to my childhood too. There's something about looking at tadpoles in a pond, isn't there? Or is it just me? I like it anyway. So I think as long as it's not raining, we might do something similar this coming Tuesday when we do the next walk and talk. And we'll go and have a little bit of a wander through the property and see how far the Wi-Fi works on my phone when you walk off into the bush. The bush is just starting to wake up again now. Now all the wattles are coming into flower. A lot of the birds are like starting to build their nests and things like that. So, oh, you really enjoyed the wander last time. I'm so pleased, Kirsty. It was good fun, wasn't it? I think I've actually used, I took a screenshot of it and I've used it as the thumbnail for the walk and talk, which will be the next live to come up. So, yeah, good fun. Thinking of 4K celebrations next Sunday. Push Amanda and Kirsty. Push Amanda and Kirsty. Okay. Amanda from Foraging and Urban Farming, and also Kirsty from Heart's Humble Homestead. They are both so close as well with their watch hours. So by all means, go watch Tiffany and Brian on Have Fun in Nature, but go have a look at Amanda and Kirsty's channels. They have incredible content, both of them. And yeah, you'll love them. You'll love them. I always learn something new every time they upload. Every time Amanda does a live, they're so fun. So go have a look. I'm sure Kirsty or Ace will be putting up some links soon for both of them. There we go. Kirsty has put up the link to Amanda's channel. Please, people, go and have a look. Amanda's so much fun. She has the most wicked laugh. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And Kirsty and Dean are just magnificent. They're my family. They really are. But all of you are. All of you are my family. You sound like us, Susan Smoke here. Oh, I know I've still got this cough. Almost 7-8 weeks or something, but it is improving. Tell me, how are the fires going, Tiffany? Are they starting to settle a little bit? Are they getting them under control? Oh, and you too, Susan. Thank you. Oh, the mist is coming over the hills. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Turn you around. You don't want to be looking at me all the time. Can you see how the hills over there, they're starting to disappear? There you go, zoom you in a bit. You can see the yellow wattles. And I could just hear the rain very lightly falling on the roof. If it continues to rain, those mountains over there, those hills, they'll slowly disappear from view. certainly shut the cows up. They're going, oh no, we don't like this. They've probably gone somewhere now where they could get a bit of shelter. Let me zoom you back out again. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look, I think many of us were like that, Tiffany, at the beginning. It's weird, huh? At Kirsty and Dean's, they never wanted to show face, but great community. Very supportive, no judgment. Yeah. And I was the same too. Like, it took me a long time before I showed my face. Took me a very long time. I always said to people, I'll show my face, because people started to ask me. And at this point, of course, I'd never done a live either. So I was doing shorts, and I was doing uploads, video uploads. I'd never done a live at this point. And everyone was saying to me, oh, when are you going to do a live? When are you going to do a live? When are you going to show your face? And I sort of thought, oh, look, I'll do it when I get to 800 subs. And I thought I was pretty safe, because I never thought I'd get to 800 subs. Not a hope in hell. And yeah, obviously, I did get to 800 subs, and I did my first live. And I said to everyone, when I get to the 50-minute mark, because I was going to do an hour, my first live ever, I told everyone I'll do an hour. And when it gets to 50 minutes, I will show my face. And it got to 49 minutes in, and my battery went flat on my phone. So, of course, I had to do another one a fortnight later. And I made sure that time round that I actually did get to my face. And since then, I've been unstoppable. I still don't show my face on the long form videos, but I do on the lives, clearly, because you've all seen me. I think it'd just be a bit weird. Be a bit weird putting my face on a long form video. But you know how I was talking about doing a cooking upload? A regular cooking upload, not as a live, but as an actual video. Well, that is going to have to show my face, because it really is difficult to sort of do a cooking segment without showing your face. Let me turn you around. There we go. You can see me again. Wasn't that fun? Going for a bit of a wander. Went for a bit of a wander. Anyway, my friends, I think, oh, you're both, we're naturals at it, yeah. Becoming natural, at least. Have you been, what was that? Oh, you've been amazing ever since. Thank you, Mike. Mike was a big supporter, and still is. I don't mean to talk in past tense, but before I did my first ever live, before I showed my face, Mike was so encouraging, and he'd send me messages and say, you could do it, you could do it. Oh, honestly, I don't know. There was a few people, Dora as well, from Dora Explorer 80. Some of you, most of you would know her, but without Dora and without Mike and several other people who are not necessarily YouTube people, but I had so much encouragement, and honestly, I probably wouldn't be here doing a live in front of you all now if it wasn't for those people. So yeah, big shout out to Mike for that. You have literally, Mike, changed my life, because I've got all these friends now. Look, I've got Tiffany and Kirsty and Dean and Brian and Katie and Ace. So many friends. Amanda, so many friends. So many friends. Whereas before YouTube, I think I could honestly say that I had acquaintances, but really close friends, I could probably have counted them on one hand. But I've got so many friends now, and I'm so grateful. I really am. Anyway, speaking of which, I think people encouraged us, and I think we're encouraging others now. Spread your light, guys, for sure. Absolutely. Spread the light and spread the love. Definitely, I do agree. But it is time, I think, to start winding down the live. Oh, to visit. Yeah, I'd love you to come visit, Mike. Oh, God, that'd be so much fun. So much fun. Oh, I could take you to so many awesome places. And we go fishing. Oh, look, so much fun. And then I'll put you to work. Get out there in the garden, weed things, prune things, fill up my woodshed. Oh, do I like cheese steaks? What is it, Tiffany? What is a cheese steak? I don't know. Tell me. I would love especially to chop wood. Oh, Mike, you are a god. I have 120 acres of trees. Feel free. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. You know that. Even if you weren't chopping wood, you're always welcome, my friend. All right, I'll have a look. A new cooking challenge. Oh, I'll be in a cooking challenge. Absolutely, yes. Oh, what's a hoagie? Honestly, it's been funny this live. We've had so many words and expressions that I'm not aware of. Like, what was that other one you were all talking about before? A doughboy? I had never heard of a doughboy. Honestly, I'm learning so much stuff today. Hello, CL. Welcome in, my friend. We encourage everyone to make their own version. A sub roll with bread. Oh, I'll be there. I'm in it. I'll do it. Ah, okay. Yeah, for sure. I'm up for a cooking challenge. I think that'll be good fun. A hoagie is a sub sandwich. Oh, okay. No rules, friend. That sounds even better. Oh, and you can put like anything in it, like absolutely anything. Or do I need to have steak and cheese? CL is saying hi to everyone, and everyone is saying hi back to CL. Welcome in. How are you, CL? Are you doing well? Oh, the sun's out, but it is raining. So there's probably going to be a beautiful rainbow somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Where would it be? Let me have a quick peek. See if I could see this rainbow. Where is it? I'm not sure where the rainbow is. Well, beautiful people. I'm still working on reorganizing my painting closet since I finally have a real desk. Oh, that would be so wonderful. I'm working on tidying out my pantry. I've been cleaning out the pantry ever since that video that Kirsty and Dean did. Oh, quite a few weeks ago now, where they were reorganizing their pantry and Dean made this awesome little table to slot in there, and I did a fantastic job. And ever since then, I've been so inspired. Finding the time to go with it is harder, but no, I've been giving the pantry a good spring clean, even though it's not spring. And I should do, because Kirsty was saying to me the other day, I should do a pantry tour of my own, because I haven't done a pantry tour. I should do a pantry tour, but not today, another time. Anyway, my friends, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Thank you very much to Kirsty and to Ace for being here. Hashtags Cheesecakes Challenge. Okay. All right. Mike's cleaning his camper to make a video to show you my pantry. Lol. All right. We'll do that, Mike. Maybe you and I could do a joint video and we could compare my pantry to your pantry. We could do that. I wonder how hard it would be to do. We could do a joint live, Mike, and compare our pantries. Now there's a thought. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Ace and Kirsty, as always, I'd like to thank you for being here and putting up everyone's links. You are both just amazing people, and you know, my lives wouldn't be this good without you, so I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, not only for just being here, but for everything that you do for me and for everyone that's in the live, and for your magnificent friendship. Need to clean. Oh, you need to clean it out too. Yes, you're both amazing, says Mike. They are. Mike, thank you also for all your encouragement since I started my channel, and for the super chat. Thank you very much. We've got emails. You and I, we need to talk and see if we could do a joint live. Now, my friends, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today, spending a little bit of time with me on the homestead, spending a bit of time inside. We baked a cake and it was yummy, and I've already put the recipe in the description, so thank you. Thank you for spending time in the kitchen, around the kitchen table, and for all the company. We are such a fantastic community. Everyone is so nice, and I think all of us in this community, we're all blessed to have each other. Really, we're a great community, and I love all of you very much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And really, there isn't much more to say, is there? Except that I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and stay safe, spread kindness, and as we always say, oh, hugs, Tiffany, you too, my darling. As we always say at the end of the live, stay beautiful. Bye-bye, chat. Bye, Susan. Bye, Kirsty. Bye, everyone. Stay beautiful, and I will see you all again soon. Bye. Oh, wrong one. There we go. See you next time.